So students, today we will discuss how to find out the hybridization of central atom, because these type of questions they are asking. For example, last year in 2019 they asked the ion that has sp3d2 hybridization of the central atom. Now you have to find out which option is correct. So today I will explain you one very simple trick. With the help of that trick you can find out the hybridization of any compound or ion. What is this trick, students? For this trick you must know the valency, or we can say valence electron of elements forming compounds. If you know the valence electron, then you can easily find out the hybridization. For example, I will explain you by taking the example of, suppose we have BeH2. Now in BeH2, beryllium has got 2 valence electron, hydrogen only 1 valence electron. What you have to do? You have to add these valence electron. So sum of valence electron will be 2 for beryllium, plus there are 2 hydrogen atom. 1 hydrogen atom carries 1 valence electron. It will be 1 into 2. Total valence electron will be 4. Now what you have to do, students? This sum of valence electron, you have to remember, I will write it. Sum of valence electron. After getting this sum of valence electron, number 1, divide it by 2 if sum is 8 or less than 8. Then divide it by 2. Here it is less than 8, so we will divide it by 2. We are getting value 2. If this value comes out to be 2, it means hybridization will be sp. Suppose this value I am taking x. Now what you can understand, that if this value is, I will write here, if this value x is coming out to be 2, then hybridization will be sp. And suppose this sum of valence electron is more than 8, then divide it by 8 if sum is more than 8. For example, I will take this CH4 carbon, we have 4 valence electron, hydrogen we have 1 valence electron. So total valence electron will be 4 plus 1 into 4 plus 8, students. So 8, if this sum of valence electron is equal to or less than 8, then you need to divide by 2. Now we will divide by 2, it is coming 4. Now if this sum of valence electron is 2, then hybridization will be sp. If this value we are getting 3, then it will be sp2. If it is 4, then sp3. In case of 5, it will be sp3d. If it is 6, then sp3d2. If this sum of valence electron and x value is coming 7, then it will be sp3d3. So this you need to remember. What we need here, students, valence electron of central atom and other atoms. We have to add these valence electron. If sum of valence electron is 8 or less than 8, then divide it by 2. If it is more than 8, then divide by 8. I will take this example also. If we have BCl3, now in boron we have 3 valence electron, in Cl we have 7 valence electron. So sum of valence electron will be, students, 3 plus Cl we have 3 atom, it will be 24. Here it is more than 8, sum of valence electron. Then divide it by 8. You will get 3. It means x value is 3. So our hybridization will be sp2. So in BCl3 we have sp2 hybridization. In BH2, X value is 2, therefore it is sp hybridization. In methane, we are getting X value 4, so it will be sp3 hybridization. You can take any example. This method is applicable for any compound. Only thing you have to keep in your mind that don't apply this for coordination compound, because in coordination chemistry we have to talk about strong ligand and weak ligand. So therefore this method will not work there. Otherwise all the compound you can use this. I will take some more example. If it is PCl5, then phosphorus, students, it is 285, and Cl is again valence electron 7. So total valence electron will be 5 for phosphorus. 7 into 5, it will be 40. Sum is more than 8. You have to divide it by 8. You will get 5. It means in PCl5 we have sp3d hybridization. So what you have to remember, students, that you have to add sum of valence electron of all the atoms forming the compounds. If sum of electron is 8 or less than 8, divide it by 2. If it is more than 8, divide by 8. Sometimes you may get the remainder also. Then what you have to do? Third point I will write here. If remainder is 1, add with the quotient. Whatever quotient you are getting, you can add with that. If this remainder is more than 1, again divide it by 2, and whatever you are getting, that thing you can add with the quotient. Now we will take these questions one by one. These 4 points you have to remember. You can memorize these points. Now we will do this question which they asked last year. The ion that has sp3d2 hybridization, we have to find out. We'll use this method. First option is ICl2 minus iodine and Cl, they are halogens. Halogens we have 7 valence electron. So 7 plus 2 into 7. Negative charge means you have to add it here. So total it will be 22 valence electron. Now this 22 valence electron you have to divide by 8. You will get 16, 6. If remainder is more than 1, again divide it by 2. Now 2, 3, 6. Now X value will be 2 plus 3. It means hybridization will be sp3d. So this species carries sp3d hybridization. Now we will check BrF2 minus. B option, BrF2 minus. Here again we have 3 halogen. So 3 halogen means 7 into 3. Plus we have to add this 1 negative charge, 22 electron. Here also it was 22. So again hybridization will come sp3d. Now we will check ICl4 minus. C option, ICl4 minus. It is 7 plus 7 into 4 plus 1 negative charge. How much it will be, students? 7 into 5, 35 plus 1, 36. 36 if you divide by 8, you will get 432. 4 divided by 2, 4. So X value will be 6. This will be 4 plus 2, that is 6. 6 means sp3d2. So our answer for this question will be C. We'll check this also. IF6 negative. D option, IF6 negative. We have 7 halogen, so directly we can write 7 into 7 plus 1. It will be 50, students. 50 you divide by 8. 2, 2, 1. X value will be 6 plus 1. It will be 7. It means here hybridization will be sp3d3. So in this compound it is sp3d, sp3d, this will be our answer sp3d2, and here it is sp3d3. So our correct option is C option. Now we'll do second question, which they asked in 2015. The hybridization of orbitals of nitrogen atom in these three species. We have to find out the correct order here. We'll just check it. We have students three species here. One is NO3 negative, other one is NO2 positive, then third is NH4 positive. Then sum of valence electron. Nitrogen we have 5 valence electron, plus oxygen we have 6, so 3 into 6 plus 1. It will be 18 plus 6, 24. 24 you need to divide by 8. You will get 3 students. So hybridization in this will be sp2. If it is 3, then it will be sp2 hybridization. Here students, nitrogen 5 valence electron, 2 oxygen, 2 into 6. Positive charge means you have to subtract 1. So it will be 6 into 2, 12 by 17 minus 1, 16 electron. 16 you have to divide by 8. You will get 2. It means hybridization will be sp hybridization in this case. Now NH4 plus, nitrogen valence electron 5 plus 1 into 4, then minus 1. For plus you have to subtract it. So you will get 8 valence electron. If it is 8, you have to divide it by 2. So 8 if you divide by 2, you will get 4. 4 means hybridization will be sp3. So correct order of hybridization will be sp2, sp and sp3. Which option is correct? sp2, sp and sp3. sp2, sp and sp3. So this will be our correct option. Now third question is the hybridization of underlying atoms changes in. We have to find out hybridization, whether it is changing or not changing. H2O. Question 3, A part. H2O. Hybridization is 1 into 2, oxygen valence electron 6, 8 electron. If it is 8 electron students, then hybridization is sp3. H3O plus 1 into 3 plus 6 plus minus 1 we have to do. It means again 8 electron, sp3. It means there is no change in hybridization. NH3 students, B option. NH3 nitrogen valence electron 5 plus 3, 8. 8 electron means sp3 hybridization. NH4 plus students, 5 plus 1 into 4 minus 1. Again 8 electron means sp3. No change in hybridization. Now C option students, AlS3. Aluminum is 13 group. We have 3 valence electron plus 1 into 3. It will be 6. 6 divided by 2 will be 3. It means hybridization is sp2. And AlH4 minus students, it will be 3 plus 1 into 4 plus 1. This will be 8. 8 divided by 2, 4. So hybridization is sp3. It means hybridization is changing when AlH3 changes into AlH4 minus. Here in both cases it is sp3. Here in both cases it is sp3. Now we will do this last question students. Hybridization in HCF6. This we have to find out. In HCF6 students, that is question 4. Xenon is present in 18 group noble gas. It possesses 8 valence electron. Fluorine is halogen, 7 valence electron. So total electron will be 50 electron. Now if it is 50 electron, we need it divided by 8. So it will be 48. Now remainder is 2. We have to divide it by 2. 2, 1, 2. So X value will be students 6 plus 1, that is 7. If it is 7, then hybridization will be sp3 D3. So it's very simple, very quick. So we know our answer will be sp3d3. So with the help of this trick, you can find out the hybridization of any compound, any ion students, and it takes very less time. It will save your time, and the only thing is that you need to know the valence electron of elements forming the compound or ion. And this table is very simple. If it is X value is 2, then sp3, sp2, 4 sp3, 5 sp3d. If it is 6 sp3d2, and if it is 7 as in this case, then hybridization will be sp3d3. I hope you are able to understand this trick to find out the hybridization. If you like it, please share and subscribe. Thanks.